Give me Abarim. Abarim 9:27. Other one, give me Abarim. Abarim 2:1. Listen.
And as it is appointed.
Hold on, what you say?
And as.
Hold on, you act like you talking about an ass. That's using ass as describing something else, not the ASS. It's an ass. He's talking like he's talking about a singular object. Can we just say, and as it is appointed unto man?
Once to die.
After
this.
What is it?
The judgment.
So what happened?
The Mashiach was once offered to bear the sins of many.
And unto who?
Them that look for him shall he appear the second time
without
sin
unto
salvation.
That's what we want to look at. So hearing that clause, I call it a clause. Sometimes you have contract writing, and in contract writing, sometimes you have a clause or they have special steps. Sometimes you'll get down in the middle of stuff, and that's something we're bad about. Sometimes that's why you'll hire people that's their classification or that's their occupation in reading contract. Because contract, there's a lot of contracts. Certain things when you sign, you bounding yourself to. But it's the same thing we look at the Dabarim. When you hear it, you're bounding yourself to it. Just like when you consent to say Hamat or Amen, you're saying so be it, which means you just consented to a contract. So you need to look sometime in those, you'll go down. And when you usually find out contract writing and where you bound at, it's usually after you sign. Usually when people find out they made a mess or they missed something, is when something happened and then they have to pull back the contract and realize, wow, I didn't even know that. And it's clear to you after that. So what he does before you agree, we want you to sit down and do as the book tells us in the book of Kahalah. Hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Elohim and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. This is your obligation. So you reading this, you need to grasp it, the concept of as it is appointed unto, what do we say? Ish. Once to die. After this, I'm a little loud, just a little. After this, we're talking about the judgment. The judgment is where all of us shall appear. The book says, for we shall all appear before the judgment seat of Yahushua to give account to the deeds done in the body, whether they're good or whether they're evil. Well, what you've heard before that was declared by the Malachim is the same thing the Malachi is the same thing you're hearing now. He's coming back and, reiterating the same thing. As it is appointed unto men, a noose, ish, wants to die. After this,
the judgment.
So that means now you got to give an account for everything you've done. Y'all got me? He says, so the Mashiach was once offered to bear the sins of many. So anything, those are special steps. Because when you look at the wages of sin is death. Okay, but the gift of Yahuwah is through Yahushua HaMashiach, our Adani. Y'all got me? So now this is something where you find a clause that come in that actually gets you out of the contract to death. See, sometimes if you got somebody that's good, they'll say, if you look right here, this clause comes along and vindicates you here. That's why we look at him being the shafit, which is the judge, which is a vindicator. Right here, he came along to vindicate you because you're going to die. Make no mistakes. If you're living, you're sucking breath, breathing air, pooting, farting, pissing, you're going to die. Y'all got me? Now, we got to look through this contract to see what's exactly going to get you out of this situation. Because after that, you got judgment. Now, when you go to judgment, the book says you got to give account to the deeds that were done. Where was it again? In the body. You've done a lot in your bodies. Every one of us in here, we've done a lot in these bodies over the course of time. Sometimes every now and then I think back on some stuff I did. I said, Let that go back where it was. Isn't that right? How many of y'all do that? Something come back in your mind you did, you said, that can go back where it was. And I don't want to remember that no more for a long life. If I never remember it again, it'd be too soon. But every now and then, he just kind of let you remember, you've done a lot over the course of a lifetime. So now you're going to have to give account in the judgment. He says, so the Mashiach was once offered to bear the sins of many, to vindicate us. But unto them that look to him shall he appear The second time. Without sin unto salvation. Which means he's not coming back to appear for sin. He only came one time to do that, to appear for every one of us for sin. Y'all got me? You got one opportunity to go through here and get this right. When you die, you don't get another opportunity to chance. So while we're here, you got to get a more earnest heed to the things you've heard. Y'all hear me? All right. Let's look at the second chapter of the book of Abarim. It is my sincere hope, desire for those that are honest, with an honest heart, content, that Yahuwah will give them the kazum to get the information so they walk in the plan of salvation. That's my honest prayer, desire for myself. So I want it for somebody else. That's honest. If you ain't honest, you got an ill will intent. That's not my prayer for you. My prayer for you to let hell seize you and take you quick. Let you go down quick in the hell. Y'all hear me? I can't see a person not having an honest intent when you sit down and consider the Dabarim, because it come along, it shows you yourself. Isn't that right? It showed me condemnation for Tony. It don't show me vindication for Tony. It's the condemnation I see for Tony that makes me want to get vindicated, which means it draws me, it attracts me to want to be changed. I already know where Tony going to Tony. If there's not a vindicator, y'all got me? If there's not actually remission of sin, then I don't have life. Then everything we're doing in here tonight is in vain. Y'all get me? And we are all men, as Shaul said, most miserable. Y'all got me? But when you have an opportunity to receive the plan of salvation, then this is an enlightening to us, which means it gives us a chance to make a change. You don't have to die a sinner or a transgressor. It don't matter what other people say, what other people think. You don't have to do it. Opportunity and chance is while it's called Yom. Y'all hear me? While it's called Yom, you got an opportunity to do differently. Now, what decision you make with that, as some of you in here are, and regular procrastinators, deciding on what other people are going to do or waiting to see what other people are going to say or how things are going to go. Well, it don't matter how things are going to go. You're going to still wind up in the judgment. And if you ain't right, you're going to hell. That's just bottom line, no ifs and buts. You're going to hell. They can be all right for now because you hadn't got there yet. There's a lot of people that have subscribed to, well, I mean, it is what it is. When it happens, it just happens. What you going to do about it? If you're ordained to go to hell, then you're ordained to go to hell. And I hope you get there. That's not my desire. That's not my mind. So I ain't going to quit. I can't give up. Isn't that right? Because I got to consider my latter end. Which means while I got opportunity chance, the book comes along to show me me, then it gives me a chance to escape being me. Y'all got me? Everybody here when it comes, yeah, it's going to hit you. It's not effective if it's not. Y'all hear me? Hold on, what you got? Give me that Abarim chapter 12 and 14. Let me see that. Hold on. 4. I'm sorry, Abarim 4. 4. I'll start at 10. Listen.
For he that is entered into his rest, he also hath ceased from his own works.
Like everybody talking about keeping Shabbat, and how to keep it. Ain't none of these people keeping it living. Not the way it ought to be kept. Only one man came through and showed us how to keep it. That was Yahushua. Isn't that right? He did the same thing he did. These people ain't resting from their labor. Isn't that right? Everybody in here, you're not resting from the Shabbat. Like people lying. You can go ahead and you can lie to yourself if you want to, but you're not doing the way he did it. Ain't but one man came through and did it the way he did it. Y'all hear me? I proved it. I listen to a lot of these folks talking. I already know you ain't nothing but a pack of liars. Every one of them. Look at the book about a sheet. Folks going to sit around, you going to tell me you're going to stop from everything. You riding around in the street. Sitting around telling lies. I already know they be lying. Let me say that. Shamuth. See if that's 33. Y'all will work with me, right? Y'all good? We'll try to see. We'll work it out. Let's see what he said. Let's see Barashit 2 and 1. Barashit 2 and 1. Ooh, all are Shamut. Listen.
Thus the Shamayim and the Aritz were finished, and all the host of them, and on the 7th
Y'all
Yom.
hear what happened? Thus all what?
The Shamayim.
Listen, all the Shamayim. Come on, son.
And the Aritz were finished.
And the Aretz. See, there's another bad. Let me tell you what. People tell me, oh, I hear him, he's throwing. You know what get me? I'm be honest with you. To be critical of people and you yourself is wrong. To criticize and tell us that everybody has done something wrong, and none of these people spelled wrong, and you had never looked at yourself to see there is no Z there. Now, everything I'm writing, I can prove it from the script. I ain't got this for nobody. There is no way that you know what you're doing, and you told me that there's a Z that goes there. Now, we're looking to put a projector in here with a screen. Now, I'm going to have to prove it out. I'm going to be a liar. There's no way you looked at the script. There's absolutely no way. It makes no sense. It makes absolutely no sense. It's Oretz. You have the Aleph, you have the Rosh, you have the Sod. In order for you to have a Z, you have to have the Zin. You don't have a Zin there. I don't know where you got it from. But it's good. I say it's good for the fact that has allowed us to go back to look at stuff and see just how much stuff everybody is doing, why they critical people. Why you putting something you didn't see and you just say you got to tell it you got it from somebody else? You don't know whether it's right. The one thing we'll be doing, we put it up here, what I put up in our put, we'll be able to prove and verify. Nobody else's mouth, nobody else's opinion. If it's in the script, now if you don't go with the script, I know you're going to hell. Y'all got me? The script is right. It's just what happened is like a lot of other people did. The book teaches us, let's see something right quick. Kahalath 7:27. Kahalath. There'll be corrections, babe. But again, like I tell everybody, this won't help you if you can't get away from sin. Let's just be honest. If you use a Z, the Zen, instead of the Sod, and you still committing sin, or you using the Sod, and it is a Sod, and you're not using the Zen, which is wrong, and you committing sin, what's changing? Our whole goal is to get away from sin. Sins are infractions that Yahuwah have said, this is against what I command. See, a lot of things people say, I don't like the way he speaks. I don't like what he say. All I want to ask you this, is it sin? Now, it's a sin to be a liar. It's a sin to be a hypocrite. It's a sin to be an adulterer and a fornicator. Those are sins. Those are violations of Elohim. Now, a man's sin, I can really give a damn about it. Meaning, I don't give a blood for it. Because you just thought I cursed again, dang. So there's a lot of stuff we do. But you know what I look at? Find offense him. That's where the problem comes. Your offense don't line up him. I got plenty of offense for you right here, though. And the only reason I offend you, because you offend him. He sent me to trouble you, because you trouble him. Huh? That bottom line, that's why I'm putting him. I'm troubling these people. That's what I'm sitting here for. Every time I get a chance, I trouble to my ease. Isn't that right? Every time I get a chance, I trouble the water. Isn't that right? Which could actually just be the mem. I know people say ma'im. We get a lot of stuff, but technically in your script, it's just going to say mem. The mem is already water. Water, urine. The mem already covers water. The mem covers it. In your script, when we go to the script and see it, you're going to see mem. Now, whether you'll write out and you'll say ma'im, I see mem. The same thing that you're going to have in your aleph bet. Now, what you guys will be learning, you're going to learn your aleph bet along with looking at the script. So our goal is you ain't got to take nobody else's word for nothing, not even my word. At this point, ain't nobody's word no good no more. You just got to do it. You just got to see it, right? Y'all, we're going to be just like, unless I see it now, I ain't going to believe. Just take my word for it. No. do just like Dan E. all said, but I'm going to show you what's noted in the scriptures of Amat. Y'all hear me? And make no mistake, ain't nobody going to hold with me in this. Very few people going to hold with me in these minutes when we show you what's in the script. Y'all hear me? That's going to be booked, though. I'm not expecting them to. When you guys get to a point and we start to go through and read our script, you're going to see just how differently and how inaccurate that book is that you have in your lap. They ain't even close in reading. They wasted time saying statements he didn't even say. Somebody sat down, got script, and decided to write it and say this is what he said. And they wasted a whole lot of time when he just got right to the point. But these books are good. That's a good reason. That's a good reason for everything. Y'all hear me? Make no mistake. Some may, that's why I don't believe that, then go ahead and go to hell. That's a reason why you need to know it. All right? All right, let's see what was that? Kahala 7:27. Listen.
Behold, this
And
have I found.
I'll say this also. Don't make it about no individual. No one individual is at fault. We're all at fault. We're all at fault because we were driven and pulled away, our forefathers and their fathers and their mothers. And we are recipient of sinners. And our children are recipient of sinners. Y'all hear me? And these transgressions have come back on us to be deceived. So it ain't no one-man issue or one-man fault. We're all at fault. Y'all got me? What I look at this point is, why come along now and tell a lie? Why come along now and subscribe to a lie? We got enough already on us. The last thing y'all need to be taught or told is another lie. That's the last thing. We already in trouble. Why would we say one more ain't going to hurt it, they say? That's a lie. Listen.
Behold, this have I found, saith the preacher.
Doing what?
Counting one by one.
What happened?
To find out the account, which yet my soul seeketh, but I find not.
Look, what did he find, son?
One each among 1,000 have I found.
And what happened?
But a woman among all those have I not found.
Can't find them. What happened, son?
Lo, this only have I found.
That what happened?
That Elohim hath made Ish upright.
Y'all see what he did when he made the Ish? He made him upright. But what happened, Brandon?
But they have sought out many inventions.
That's what happened. Everybody started getting, you're going to see when we go through just how much critiquing everybody did with the language. A lot of word and verbiage and added. They put a lot of salads. A lot of salad. You know, some places give you sweet tea. I just call it dirty water. I wouldn't buy sweet tea. It'd just be a waste of my time. I could put my own dirt in water and put some sugar pack. I wouldn't pay money for tea. That's just me. I couldn't see paying for it. You know, if you give it to me free, I'd take it. You know what I'm saying? I used to buy oxtail dinner for $6.75. You should get tea, all the tea you drink for free. So I know wasn't into it. All the sweet tea I could drink, I already knew wasn't into it. It came with your meal. So they broke me years ago. I won't pay for no tea. Y'all, they had for a quarter. I don't want none. If it come with my meal, I take it. I will not pay you for no tea. I will put my own dirt and sugar in water. And what has happened with a lot of time when we go through and we'll start to look at the language, you'll find out a lot of stuff people have put with fillers. Y'all got me? And you can find even when you get natural foods that they'll call it, you got to look out for certain stuff. Polysobate number 9. You got to watch preservative, yellow dye number 9, red number 6, all these different. That's what people do. It'll look good. But when you start to go through and look at the ingredients of what people have done, they did a whole lot of ads. Everybody's come along and say, you know, this 4-corner rule. What does that say in the scripture? You know, it's just stuff we do. We're not going to be doing no stuff. I don't know if he didn't tell us, where did we get it from? Because the forefathers use it. That's the problem. If they didn't use it and they got the application of the Dabarim, what we using it for? But see, again, he done told you. But when I made a noose, I made him upright. But get what he did? He started seeking out these inventions. Then he gonna make everything Dabarim, Abarim. When that's not, it makes sense why you get this stuff wrong. Because your intent ain't to be what he said. When you read it, some tell you, that don't read right. But the people that came before you were vindicated in the book, reading it the way you see it. Now, why am I going to change the way they read it? That don't make sense. If it saved them, why do I need a duces and this when it ain't in there? Why I need a Ilza if it ain't in there? See, you have these rules. Who came up with these rules? If it's not in there, where did it tell us to come up with rules? That's what we already got, a book of rules. If you stay with that, that's salvation. But if you start trying to make it read the way we read now, you want to, it's, people, you have to just count on. How do you, so you telling me people saved by just kind of knowing? Why are we reading the book? How many of y'all here kind of know some things? Well, let's just go where we kind of know. That's how we get everything in a hell's mess now, because you kind of know. Wow. What would you got? Your Ukanon. Well, you done that. Your Ukanon. $7.37. And the other one, you're going to get me Marshali. Marshali, 30 and 5. Listen.
In the last Yom,
In that last Yom,
that great Yom of the feast,
what happened?
Yahusha stood and cried, saying, If any ish thirst, let him come unto me and drink. He that believeth on me,
As,
the scripture hath said,
listen what he said. He that believeth on me, as,
the scripture hath said,
out.
of his belly shall flow rivers of living mem.
See that? That's right. He going to get living mem. Y'all hear? If he believed as the scripture, he said, come unto him. This is not a physical drink. He's telling you what's going to happen. A well is going to be created. The only thing we know that spring up is like a well. That's how you do a well. Years ago, how many of y'all grew up in the country and family had wells? Well, how those wells are technically set there, people dig. When they dig, when you hit, you'll hit a spring. And that spring will cause that water to continue to come up. Well, it's the same thing he just told us. If any man thirst, let him come unto me. Y'all got me? Then he told you, he that believeth on me, as the scripture have said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of Maim. Y'all got me? Which means now there's going to be a continual moving. Y'all hear me? There's going to be a continue. This is the same thing we find with the word what? Nabal. Which would make sense. Because Moshe said, would not Yahuwah that all his people were Nabal? Which means they would have a continual flowing. Wow. Y'all hear me? Y'all all right? Yes, this is what we start to look at. When we find, even when the days when he told them, hear me, ye Asa, and all ye inhabitants of Yehuda. He said, Yahuwah be with you while you do what? For a long season, Yashral had been without what? True Elohim, and without what? Without teaching Kohans, and without law. Stop flowing. Your flow done stop. Huh? Your hustle done gone whack. Y'all hear me? You dried up because people don't believe. Once you stop believing, because the only way for him to withdraw from you is you stop believing. Like a lot of times people don't hear, you can periodically believe when it's to your satisfaction or to your appeasal or your approval. When it comes down to believing, you got to believe when things are against. Whether they're in favor or not, that does not stop the consistency of your behavior. The people we followed, that's what they did. Things were against them. When he was told that Sarah, his wife, was going to bear a son in her old age, Abraham believed. Huh? The Bible said he didn't even consider the deadness of Sarah's womb. Her womb was dead. She was 99 years old. It was dead. Yet Abraham believed. What did Sarah did? She Yasakut. That's why she named him Yasakut. She laughed. She laughed. Sound of joy. She could, so old as I am, and Abraham, I'm going to bear him a ben. She laughed. That's why she named him Yasakut. Don't worry about it. We should have that type of confidence in him. And these people's confidence was in him because they heard the literal debar. Y'all hear me? They didn't get fillers and four-corner rules. They didn't get, you just kind of got to know. Nobody just kind of knows. Everybody knew because they were taught. You're Ukanon. $6.44. And then at 7:37, 38, he said, he that believeth on me, as the scripture have said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of Ma'im. But this spake he of the Ruach, which they that believe on him should receive, because the Ruach HaKadosh was not yet given, because the Yahushua HaMashiach was not yet
glorified.
Y'all got it? So he was speaking something that was coming into existence. That was going to be a continual flow. Y'all got me? And that's what we're looking to pick back on. We want that continual flow. See, nobody's ever been able to stop what we've been doing. See, the difference when you have found people say, oh, we so right, how we didn't know how. That's not what I'm concerned about more than the fact that he don't leave us in wrong. See, a retard won't consider that. They don't consider why none of your family ain't never been turned just from simple Jesus. Baptists are three gods. At least he turned us. See the difference? And you so right. Why y'all have to change? Why you hadn't changed at all? You hadn't made, that's the problem with you. You hadn't made, no, I know your stuff wrong. Pregnant women in the choir. Homosexual on the key. This ain't even worth it. People in the street with no Bible said know this wrong. Preacher banging the members. You don't even need no book to know it's wrong. People just know just natural character is wrong. Got a mind to turn us. Y'all hear me? Everybody ain't got no mind to hear the turn. That's why some people stay just where they at, and they wind up dying in their sin. That's what he told him. He said, if you don't believe that I'm he, you're going to die in your sin. With me again, he gave them opportunity to make reservation to change. That's the difference. People don't consider. A lot of times y'all get yourself caught up on, if I didn't know I was wrong then, I know I'm wrong, I ain't wrong now. Because that's what change come to do. You don't know you're wrong unless he show it to you. That's the problem. When we believe in Jesus, how many of y'all knew y'all were wrong? How many of y'all believed in Jesus? How many of y'all love Jesus? How many of y'all prayed to Jesus? How many of y'all did and you knew it was wrong? Only way you knew it was wrong because he turned you. Ain't that right? He intends something different from you. It's the other people he ain't turned. Why he don't turn the rest of them? Because he definitely wants somebody. Somebody got to go to hell. Y'all hear me? Listen, it's a must that some be saved. Y'all hear me? It's a must that some be saved. It's a must that some be lost. Isn't that right? That's what I'm so grateful for, the fact he decided, he appointed, he reserved that I shouldn't be damned. To let me, I never had some kind, how many of y'all something was kind of eerie with you about Jesus? How many of y'all used to get that funny feel like some hag you to stamp on the back of your neck, you to say the name like something might be? We didn't have a clue. We didn't have a clue. Didn't have a clue. Show you what he can purpose for a man or woman. Isn't that right? But all they got to do the same thing you got to do. You got to believe. See, this is what kill people. Their belief ain't ever been about his working. Their belief always just been to believe in something, even if it's wrong. See, the actions of the character never change. You just found out they gave you the wrong name. You found out some of the things they told you the character did, he never done it. Wow. They hooked up on the name because that name made them comfortable. That name came along, solidified their wrong behavior and their hypocrisy. That's why it's such a fight. Now, I want to be careful what I say about it in case it be right. If you believe that and you don't went against it, you're already a hypocrite. He said, I would you with cold or hot, because you're lukewarm, I'm going to spew you out of my mouth. They're being honest. He said, I'd rather you were one or the other. Ain't that right? Either get you a cold drink or some hot coffee. Don't even get in that room temperature. That's what he said. I can't do nothing with it. Room temperature can go any way. If it get a little colder, then it'll freeze. If it get a little warmer, it'll heat up. He said, I want you to be one way or the other. That's what you know what? That's our problem. We too busy trying to set in between two opinions so we can be justified, so we can just make sure we don't go the wrong way. You're going to go the wrong way. Either you believe or you don't. I believe. That's why I don't care nothing about it. If I believe saying damn, hell, and ass were wrong, I wouldn't say it. That don't make common sense. It don't make sense. But I can show you definition. But you know what's scary? The fact that you can look at something and show you clearly by these crackers' definition that it's never been what they've told you, and you still saying, to me, it just, see, you're a sinner, a transgressor. Because you don't want, you know what they don't want to fall short in man's way. You don't want to fall short in man's eye. But they want to, but you ain't got no problem with swearing, promising, giving oaths to something and seeing people doing it. Don't bother you. The man done told you he had a problem with that. And swearing and lying. How that don't bother folks? Here's somebody swear. They don't bother. Damn. And they cussing. When they just swore. When they just took an oath and the man told you that he hate this. Then you find out damn is actually blood. That's the Aubrey word for blood. He done got you again. Cracker see you coming all the time. Huh? That's it. He gets you every time. Every time. But see, this is what he come to do, to try to come and illuminate us. But the problem becomes him in Ukanon 644. Listen what in Ukanon 644. The other one got me Marshalli 30 and 5. Listen. I don't hold y'all too long tonight. Listen.
No ish can come to me.
No ish can come to me.
Except the Abba which hath sent me draw him.
Except the Abba which hath sent me draw him, and I'll do what?
I will raise him up at the last yom.
Tell them what happens, son.
It is written in the Nabah.
It is written in the Nabah.
And they shall be all taught of Elohim.
They shall all be taught of Elohim. There's Elohim actually coming down here to teach you? Send a man. He sends a man. And this right here is something they don't want to believe either. Ask them when Jesus taught them. See, they'll believe in something wrong, and their preacher will be Jesus. I tell them something, I can't come stand in Elohim's stead. Because he wouldn't come down here and teach you. Your father before you clearly told the man that you would hear that you would hear us. We're in bad shape, though. Isn't that right? He already tried that before to talk to you. But you said if he speak with you again, you were going to die. And you know what he said? You had well spoken. He said, you had well spoken when you made that statement. You know what I'm saying? About one the first time you told a lie. He said, so you want me to talk to you. This ain't what you want. Huh? This ain't what you want. So what he did, it came along to do just what you asked for. He sent you a ish to do it. A ish to speak to you. Y'all all right? And you claim your forefather said that you were going to hear it. Acts 13:41. Make it 13:39. Now, again, I tell people, I ain't nowhere near the best at this at all. Y'all hear me? I'm a newbie, as they call it, but I sure ain't the worst they got. And the one they'll claim got their spirit, they ought to sit down themselves and be taught again. Because you let a newbie like me and these ministers go look at the script and we see you wrong, you don't want nobody better than me to do it. Nobody better than me been ate you up. Listen.
And by him, all that believe are justified from all things, from
That's
which.
why you look at he's the Shaphat, which is Shaphatim, vindicated. He said justified. That's what a Shaphatim does. See, even little statements he made, who can justify you? That's what a judge can do. Y'all got me? As they would call it, which would be a Shaphat, singular. Shaphatim would be what they would call judges. What they would call, we don't have judge, we have a Shaphat. What he told you that the Abba judgeth no man. He committed all judgment to who? Well, by him, all that believe are justified. See, even their writing, their speak, you got to understand the language. Listen.
From which ye could not be justified by the law of Moshe.
Well, what I told you about contract reading. See, your contract all the clauses were death to you. But what he did, he came along just like they'll do in, like, how many of y'all have bought homes before? Well, in a contract, what you tend to do, the contracts are basic. But they're pretty much basic. Nobody's just going to type them out. They're basically generic. You'll take them if it's something you want to change, right? Or the only thing you'll do, you'll leave blank is name, address of the property, because that part you'll fill in, right? To make it kind of what they call specific, whether it'll address a certain person, got me? Or company. Then you'll fill in dates. You got me? But pretty much the language is all the same. You got me? It's when you get down to the battle at the bottom, they got a box here. Who know what they'll call this? What they'll put here? Special steps. That's where, if it's anything else, due to what will avoid this contract, what will allow this contract to really be enforced, or what has to be done besides what's written in this contract. You got me? Because if it's not in here, whatever that contract says stands unless you got something right here. Special steps. You can't come up and say, well, I remember, you remember when we were talking about how you had said you were going to add, you'd be looking at me like, and the problem going to become, this contract don't read it. Then the first thing a real attorney going to do, somebody smart, they go look at special steps. It ain't in there. So what did Leon say we're going to do? Because it's not in the contract, it's not in special steps. Y'all got me? Well, Yahusha coming was already in the special steps because the contract was the same. Special steps. See, you couldn't be justified. Once you committed sin, there was only one out. Damn. Cut off. Special steps were there. You can't add special steps after. Special steps was already there and the language was already put. That's why it was so important for us to go back. He told me, if you were to go back and look and search, you'll see it was talking about me. Special steps were there for us. Y'all got me? It's just what happens. Sometimes people come, they start putting their own stuff in there. Y'all got me? And now you'll start to void the contract. That's why I say you got to get somebody that know contract or language. Especially when it come down to the book. Y'all got me? Because a lot of people being promised stuff, he never said it. It's not in the special steps. Where did you get it from? Y'all got me? Because the whole thing with him, he was talking to people that knew contract. They just didn't know, they didn't pay attention to the special steps. That's why they had such a problem to them. Because they were so set on contract, special steps messed them up. Y'all got me? Special steps can come in, it can override certain things that were put in the contract. Only if it's here. If it says in the contract, property has to be closed in 10 days, da-da-da, that's it. There's no talking. That's what it said. That's what they meant. Unless otherwise agreed on with both parties. In writing. See what I'm saying? Special steps. While you trying to hold me there, did you read special steps? Because once you sin, you were damned. Y'all got me? You were cut off. Special steps. That's what we're looking at. Y'all got me? That's why I say you got no contract language. Let's see. Come on.
Beware therefore, lest that come upon you which is spoken of in the Nabah.
Listen.
Behold, ye despise us, and wonder,
you
and
don't
perish.
Like, you don't appreciate, you don't care for. And I be trying to see how that got anything to do with salvation. You wondering. And what's going to happen to him?
And perish.
What is he doing?
For I work a work in your Yamim.
A work?
Which ye shall in no wise believe.
So who?
A ish declare it unto you.
This is all book. A ish declaring unto you. Y'all got it? A ish declaring unto you. And the people wondering, and they're going to perish because they're looking for something to go the way they feel. If you ask anybody what their design or designation of a slave or savior is, it's the same thing the master done gave them. Ain't nothing they got their own idea. It's what the slave master done told them. That's why the people had a problem. They came down to Yahushua coming on the scene. And they knew what one looked like and what it was supposed to be. They would have took him. Huh? Because everybody got their own ideology of what one should be like and what it should look like and what it should say and what it should do. Why they didn't take him? And he came just like the scripture said. We've gone so long doing things based off of these people's premises. It ain't been booked. That's just been what people just technically, that's what they're supposed to do. You ain't got no biblical sense for it. I mean, no writings for it, or no dabarim for it, or how it should be done. You just been going with, I mean, that's how I always felt like once your feelings ain't never saved nobody. Your feelings why you damn. Your feelings how you fornicated. Your feelings how you lied, how you drank, how you hypocrite because of your feelings and how you think. That's why he told you your thoughts ain't the way I think. Neither are your, what was it? Those not my ways. Y'all got me? So for everybody here, yes, a lot of stuff you can feel you don't like, but if it ain't scripture, ain't nobody can be damned for it. It's just how you feel. What become the problem is, what can you be damned for? See, when you do something, you got to ask yourself, like Dwayne said, can I be saved if I'm a hypocrite? If I'm a false pretender, a backbiter, and a liar? If I'm a murmuring grunt, can I be saved? If I say damn, ass, and shit, can I be saved? Of course you can, because those are not derogatory words. They told profanity. Shit refers to something. Diarrhea. Damn refers to something. It refers to blood. Or their definition, they say it means somebody to be condemned. Or they got it to hold something up. Well, which one is it? Wow. You can be ass, A-S, or you can be an ass, A-S-S. So now what becomes the question? To be or not to be? That is the question. 999,780. 86. 86 million. Y'all ain't gonna believe me. I had 1 million of them. So this is what we come back to look at now. Behold, you despise and wonder. He said you're gonna perish. Why? I'm working a work in your human work. You should have known why I believe. Though an ish is declared it unto you. Now look at the 30th chapter of the book of Mashali, 30 and 5. Mashali. Couple things we look at, the people that lied to us intently, on intent, purposely lied to us concerning salvation or the plan of salvation. Intent. What was their intent? Like people saying, if believing Jesus wrong, I just had to go to hell. I thought about statements like that years ago. If I'm wrong, I just had to go to hell. That didn't never make sense to me. That don't make sense to me. Somebody say, you know what you believe wrong? Well, if it's wrong, Leon, I just got to go to hell. That in itself is scary. Because that don't make no sense to come to salvation and say, at some point, I'll go to hell for wrong. People don't even realize what they say. You know what you just said? So you say, so what would the person being saved? Because I don't want to go to hell. Well, I'm telling you what you believe in wrong. Well, if this wrong, then I just got to go to hell. So it makes sense for you to be blind in what you're in. Because it makes, you see how some stuff, people, how many of y'all have known people have made them statements? Scary. That's scary. You said you stopped doing what you're doing because of you didn't want to die and go to hell. If I'm telling you and I can show you what you're doing is wrong, you can go to hell. And you telling me that if it's wrong, then you just got to go to hell. That is scary. Y'all hear me? Nobody never needs that mind. Even in here, if it's wrong, then I just got to get it right. What other statement would be more conclusive? What even go with what I'm claiming to do or want to do? If this is wrong, guess what I got to do? I got to get it right. All right, 30 and 5, listen.
Every dabar of Elohim is pure.
Every dabar, for those watching in. My special steps look bad down here. For singular word. Bar. Okay.
He is a shield unto them that put their trust in him.
All right.
Add thou not unto his dabarim.
See that? Add thou not unto his dabarim.
Lest he reprove thee.
And thou do what?
Be found a liar.
So that's what we're going back doing now, right? So we show y'all in the script now what it say. and you learn the alphabet, and you're going to learn the ancient, and you're going to look at the ancient, somebody been lying. But the whole problem become is this. Did you get caught up lying and didn't know? Or were you already told not to add to it? Because you're going to be reproved. Whatever may manifest is our order. When our order comes, it's going to show you. Go ahead and put your clothes on in the dark. Where's my cut that light on? You're going to find out you should have had the light on. Y'all got me? So this is the purpose of it. Because when you put up it, it's going to be reproved. Now you're going to be found a liar. Now what was your intent? What was your intent? Even courts will look at that. When people commit murder, what was their intent? Was their intent so they could stay alive and they felt like their life was threatened? Or their intent was to cover up a lie when they killed and they murdered? Intent makes a major difference. Intent makes a difference on what the charge is going to be. Whether it be man one or murder one, and now everything is going to be intent. When a person stole, what was their intent? They were stealing because they were hungry and they didn't have nothing to eat and nowhere to stay. They were stealing because they got somewhere to stay, had something to eat, but they wanted to show their friend they could steal. Intent make a world of difference. Big difference. What's your intent? See, when you're doing stuff, that's what you got to ask. What is your intent? What was the intent behind it? See, people don't like to get questioned out there. Just sense. I wouldn't call it common because people had it. More people be looking at this and coming the right way. So it can't be common. If people had sense, if they had the sense of Elohim, a lot of stuff, you wouldn't even waste your time doing it. Y'all all right tonight? What is our goal? What are we trying to achieve? Excellence. Everything we're trying to do is trying to achieve excellence. We'll look back at Yahuwah again and the pattern of what he was doing versus what you got people doing today. Let's look at something about a sheet. About a sheet, 19, 1. Oh, my goodness. About a sheet. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. About a sheet. Oh, something happened. We all right? Yeah, let it slide. That's what I did. I let it slid. I could have held it in. You know, I don't want to let it out like that. So you just got to let it eat. Listen, I'm not finna bust nothing in him. Once I bust something here and fall out here and roll out on the ground right here and can't breathe no more hard, but what y'all going to be saying? I already let it out, cover your nose up, give it about 30 seconds, you be back to life. And used to me leaving him. I tell you, don't like no match. Give me a minute, Robert. Shafatim. I mean, they had a video years ago, this white preacher sitting up there at the table, he had farted, he kept going. They're like, oh, man, we're crying that like the man human. You need to fart. Get it out your heart. Jump down, probably about 8. He good. All the time. We're going to look at about a sheet, 19 and 1. Other one, you're going to give me, let's see if that's Matiyahu. Uh, 10 and 5. Listen.
And there came two Malachi to Sodom at even.
So actually what it would say, if you went back in the script, it would say that there came Shani. It would actually say Shani in the script. Which would mean what number? It actually would say that. It would actually tell you that Shani. It would tell you that it was Malachi. Listen.
And Lut sat in the gate of Sodom, and Lut, seeing them, rose up to meet them, and he bowed himself with his panim toward the ground, and he said, Behold now, my Adoni, turn in.
Exactly right. He would call them Adoni. He would not have called them Lord. Adoni would refer. their terminology would be Lord or Master. That's exactly what he actually told them. He called them Adani. Listen.
Turn in, I pray you, into your servant's house, and tarry all night, and wash your feet, and ye shall rise up early and go on your ways.
Y'all hear what they're going to do? They're going to rise up early and go on their way. What happened?
And they said, Nay.
They said no. What they going to do?
We will abide in the street all night.
At the book of Shaphatim, 19. Shaphatim, they'll call it Judges. 19 about 8. Other brother, you're going to get me the book of, see if that's Al-Ahi. And see, I got to go back and look over some of this stuff too, because see, when you start doing a lot of this stuff, Reem, 15. Give me 15, probably about one. We'll read down. Say that for me. But the is something that you want to consider because it has a lot of different meanings. A lot of different meanings. It can mean above. It can mean more than one thing. When we were reading, somebody told us when you do upon. Y'all remember how you pronounce that? All. They say you would do it like this. The all, it actually be pronounced like this. All. Y'all got it? Not like this. You would spell it, if you were spelling it, you would do it like this. Would it be pronounced like this? It would actually be pronounced like this. All. They say A-W, soft. No. Listen.
And he arose early in the morning on the Kamishiyum to depart. And the damsels Abba said, Comfort thine heart, I pray thee. And they tarried until afternoon, and they did eat both of them. And when the Ish rose up to depart, he and his concubine and his servant, his father-in-law, the damsels Abba, said unto him, Behold, now the yum draweth toward evening.
Y'all see that? It's getting late. About to get dark. What happened?
I pray you tarry all night. Behold, the yum groweth to an end. Lodge here, that thine heart may be merry.
Yes.
And tomorrow get you early on your way,
Yes.
that thou mayest go home.
Yes.
But the Ish would not tarry that night.
Yes.
But he rose up and departed, and came over against Jebus, which is in Jerusalem.
Listen.
And there were with him 2 asses saddled. His concubine also was with him.
Yes.
And when they were by Jebus, the yum was far spent.
Listen.
And the servant said unto his Adani,
Listen.
Come, I pray thee, and let us turn in into the city of the Jebusites,
Listen.
and lodge in it. And his Adani said unto him, We will not turn aside hither into the city of a stranger,
Yeah.
that is not of the children of Yasharal.
Yeah.
We will pass over to Gibeah.
Come on.
And he said unto his servant, Come, let us draw near to one of these places to lodge all night,
Yeah.
in Gibeah or in Ramah. And they passed on and went their way. And the sun went down upon them when they were by Gibeah,
Listen.
which belongeth to Benjamin.
Yeah.
And they turned aside thither to go in and to lodge in Gibeah. And when he went in, he sat him down in a street of the city.
Y'all see that? What happened now?
And when he went in,
When he went in,
he sat him down in a street of the city.
he sat out in the street of the city. Listen what happened.
For there was no Ish that took them into his house to
See what
lodge.
happened? Nobody didn't take him in their house. Listen what happened.
And behold,
there
came an old Ish from his work
and
out of the
came an
field.
old Ish from his work. Listen what happened.
Out of the field that even,
Out of the field that evening. And tell me what happened, Brandon.
which was also of Mount Ephraim.
Listen.
But he sojourned in Gibeah.
Yeah.
But the Anus of the place were Benjamites.
Listen.
And when he had lifted up his eyes,
Yeah.
he saw a wayfaring Ish in the street of the city.
And what happened?
And the old Ish said,
What did he say?
Whither goest thou?
He want to know where you going. What happened?
And whence comest thou?
And he want to know where you coming from. Listen.
And he said unto him,
What did he say?
We are passing from Bethlehem, Yehudah.
This is where they coming from. They coming from Bethlehem, Yehudah. And this is what happened.
toward the side of Mount Ephraim.
And we're going to the side of Mount Ephraim. And what happened, Brandon?
From thence am I.
Yeah, that's where I'm from. What happened?
And I went to Bethlehem Yehuda,
Listen.
but I am now going to the Beth of Yahuwah.
He's going to the house of Yahuwah. And listen what happened.
And there is no Ish that receiveth me to house.
Y'all pay attention to this. Nobody wouldn't take him in. Listen what he had.
Yet there is both straw
There's
and
what now?
provender. There is both straw
What else?
and provender for our asses.
See that? He said, I got straw and I got all kind of stuff for the asses. What happened?
And there is bread and wine also for me,
And I also got bread and wine. What happened?
and for thy handmaid,
And for my handmaid.
and for the young Ish which is with thy servants.
And for with the young East that's with me. What else happened?
There is no want of anything.
There's no want of nothing. I don't need nothing. Listen.
And the old Ish said,
What did he say?
Shalom be with thee.
He said, peace be with you. What happened?
Howsoever, let all thy wants lie upon me.
He said, whatever you need, just let it be on me. At the all our Hey Dabarim, they'll call it Deuteronomy. Where it say you can do Deuteronomy or you can do the tenderoni. Take the wrong way back. 15:1. He woke up on that. He was a baby. Was you living when Tenderoni came out? What year you were born, young my master? You were living. You were just small. He was a tall little son. He was small son. That came out. Tenderoni came out in the 90s. I wasn't no 88. Tenderoni didn't come out no 88. Look at that thing up there. We got to stop all that mouth. Listen, we're not finna have this. We're not finna have this fools in the back end. Look that thing up, man. I got folks out here counting on me. Oh, counting on me. I don't remember no, I don't want no 88. How many of y'all think it was 88? And you raise your hand, you don't know who sang it? I'm like, man, why are you talking? You need an elder to be talking for you. One time my bishop told me, why are you coming to him? Who sung that song? What's he talking about who sung that song? And how you know it came out? Brandon, what are you trying to sing? That's what man mouth say. Who wrote that? Man wrote it. Oh, I think it was 88. Y'all done took the wrong way back. All right, come on. What you say, what, 80? What number that? 88. Lancaster don't know we got an answer yet. Thank you, Lancaster. Say what now? They're good. Well, they done right then. It was recorded in 87. That's what we're going to go with. So how they going to say? We were all wrong. We all were wrong. Let's just get it right. Listen. Dang, I figured that. Nat King Cole, you think he like Tupac? Listen.
At the end of every 7 years,
Listen, at the end of 7 years,
thou shalt make a release, and this is the manner of the release. Every creditor that lendeth aught unto his neighbor shall release it. He shall not exact it of his neighbor or of his Aki, because it is called Yahuwah's release.
Come on.
Of a foreigner thou mayest exact it again,
Uh-oh. Come on.
but that which is thine with thy Aki, thine hand shall release.
Listen.
Save when there shall be no poor among you, for Yahuwah shall greatly baruka thee in the land which Yahuwah thy Elohim giveth thee for an inheritance.
He said, once ain't no poor among you, then you get your money. Come on.
To possess it.
That's why a lot of y'all don't want to see everybody come up, do you? Those people don't want to see everybody come up. You want to pay that money. Listen.
Only if thou carefully hearken unto the voice of Yahuwah thy Elohim,
Yeah.
to observe to do all these commandments which I command thee this yom.
Listen.
For Yahuwah thy Elohim baruka thee, as he promised thee, and thou shalt lend.
You don't know this. Hold on. They could do it A, but I just do it this way. Baruka. Not bless. Baruka. Someone might spell it B-A-R. I wouldn't fight it. I wouldn't fight it. Ain't that important. As long as you're doing this, just don't go add nothing in the ancient. Baruka. Listen.
And thou shalt lend unto many nations,
And do what?
but thou shalt not borrow.
Listen.
And thou shalt reign over many nations,
And do what?
but they shall not reign over thee.
Listen.
If there be among you a poor Ish,
Listen, if there be among you a what?
poor Ish,
A poor what?
Ish
What you want me to do?
of one of thy Aki,
Yeah.
within any of thy gates in the land which Yahuwah thy Elohim giveth thee,
What happened?
thou shalt not harden thine heart, nor shut thine hand from thy poor Aki.
What you want me to do?
But thou shalt open thine hand wide unto him, and shalt surely lend him sufficient for his need in that which he wanteth.
That's beautiful. Let's go look at something. Matayahu 10 and 5. It's a beautiful way.
Come on.
Listen.
These,
Matayahu 10 and 5. These who?
these 12
What did he do?
Yahusha sent forth.
Who else did this? Musha. Who you said? The tree. Hold on for a minute. The tree sent the fruits forth? Let's quit one. God, man, that was scary. It ain't the right answer, and it ain't the right answer. He's saying the right answer, and it ain't wrong. It ain't the right answer, and it ain't the right answer. That's right. Come on.
These 12 Yahusha sent forth and
Listen,
commanded them,
What did he command them?
saying,
Do what?
Go not into the way of the Gentiles.
Go not where?
Into the way of the Gentiles.
Go not where now?
Into the way of the Gentiles.
Y'all note that. And listen what else he told them.
And into any city of the Samaritans.
You want me to say go in there?
Enter ye not,
But what do you want me to do?
but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Yasharal.
Listen what happened.
And as ye go,
What you want me to do?
preach.
Saying what?
The kingdom of Shamayim is at hand.
What happened?
Heal the sick.
What else?
Cleanse the lepers.
What else you want me to do?
Raise the dead.
And do what?
Cast out devils.
Listen.
Freely ye have received.
So what you want me to do?
Freely give.
What happened?
Provide neither gold,
Pay attention. Provide what?
neither gold,
What else?
nor silver,
What else?
nor brass in your purses,
What else?
nor scrip for your journey,
Yeah.
neither 2 coats, neither shoes, nor yet staves.
Why?
For the workman is worthy of his meat.
What happened?
And into whatsoever city or town ye shall enter,
What you want me to do?
inquire who in it is worthy,
Yeah.
and there abide till ye go thence.
What you want me to do?
And when ye come into an house,
Do what?
salute it.
Come on.
And if the house be worthy,
Do what?
let your shalom come upon it.
What else?
But if it be not worthy,
Do what?
let your shalom return to you.
Yeah.
And whosoever shall not receive you,
Yeah.
nor hear your dabarim,
Yeah.
when ye depart out of that house or city,
What happened?
shake off the dust of your feet.
Yeah.
Verily I say unto you,
What happened?
it shall be more tolerable for the land of Sodom and Gomorrah
Then for who?
in the yom of judgment
Yeah.
than for that city.
What happened?
Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves.
Yeah.
Be ye therefore wise as serpents
But what?
and harmless as doves.
How many of y'all caught what happened? Did y'all catch what happened? What? Now, see that? That's what I. It was a correlation between its two stories. See, everybody missed that. Hold on for a minute. Who wrote that song? You talking about the song? You talking about the song? What you should have caught was just how masterful he was. Well, the first thing you should have caught was someone stole my. Ha! Got it back. First thing I should have paid attention to was here. These two men had in their mind they were going to stay in the streets. But he convinced them to come on in the house. Something going to happen to you out there in them streets. No, I'm sorry. Right here. This Ish stayed out in the street. Anybody know what their problem was? I can't hear you, huh? He did what? He wasn't going to the church. That's not exactly wrong. The reason why he stayed in the street, no, you didn't pay attention. See, this is why I need y'all to listen, which is fine. No, I ain't mad with you. The reason y'all pay attention because you needed to pay attention right here. See, he told you about your Aki. See, you wasn't supposed to open your arms wide to the poor. Nope, exactly why he stayed in the street. Because it didn't make sense to let him in. He told the man when he came. He said, I got all the provisions. I got everything. He said, I don't need nothing. Right. Stay your ass right outside. That's why I get paid. If you'd have paid attention, where he told them when he sent them out, don't go anywhere to Gentile, because Gentile not going to obey this. Any city of Samaria, don't go, because our people weren't there. They were put out. Only go to the lost sheep of the house of Yashrael. Guess who's going to know this? The lost sheep of Yashrael. That's why he told them, don't provide nothing for yourself, because nobody's going to take you in. They see you got something. See, when you read this, this is the Great Commission. He knew how to get them in their house. The people he went to, he clearly told them why he only told them to go there. See, everybody's so stupid. They're trying to tell you why they think he sent them, because these people are going to know this. That's why the other man, when he saw him in the street, he told you that he was also a Benjamin. Now, the Ish was not from Benjamin. He was from Bethlehem, Yehuda. But Benjamin is going to know how we're supposed to do our people. Everybody else left him out there because they looked at, he still didn't meet this criteria. He wasn't poor. So he don't need nowhere to stay. You got all that, go find you somewhere to stay. I told you these people don't know him. They just run their mouth. They can't know him because he won't let them see it. Say too stupid going through thinking they found something. See, he already knew the script. He mastered the script. I know how to get you in. Fifth chapter of the book of Matthew. Verse 17. We'll read down here and let y'all go. I'm going to take all night. I got something else I need to talk with y'all about briefly. I tell you, they think they know him, though. That'd be beautiful. I love it way. Because everybody know everything. You can't tell people know everything. Two people I heard years ago, man, told me won't take advice. A wise man and a fool. Wise man don't need him. A fool ain't going to take it. Smarter than everybody ever came. Go ask any priest. Say, wait, why on him? You talking about the Great Commission? Nobody knew what he was doing. He tried to tell you. I hadn't seen, ear hadn't heard, hadn't even entered into the hearts of things, in the hearts of them that the things he prepared for them that love him. He knew exactly what they were doing. I know how to get you in. That's the very reason why these people still on the outside, because they too damn dumb. Too bloody dumb. That's what they are, you bloody dummy. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? The English tried to tell them. Bloody what? Isn't that right? Damn dumb. Bloody dumb. Listen.
Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the Nabah.
So what we're going to say, he destroyed it? He got rid of it? He told me don't think it. So if I think he did, what happened then? That's another violation. What did you do?
I am not come to destroy.
What did you come to do?
To fulfill.
That's the only reason I told you to go to the lost sheep of Yashrael. You know where everybody else mess up at? They all dumb. Let me show you something else. See that order, y'all. Order, y'all. See if that's 20. Is it 2133? Let me see what that says. 2133. Let me see that what I want. Good, it got warm. Listen.
Shamayim and Arat shall pass away, but my Dabarim shall not pass away.
No, 22. 22:33. Listen.
And he said unto him, Adani, I am ready to go with thee, both into prison and to death. And he said, I tell thee, Kaf, the cock shall not crow this yom before that thou shalt thrice deny that thou
Well, I told
knowest
you
me.
33. That's good. Other brother, you don't get me. You don't get me Matayahu. Nope. Mark 16:15. Hold that for me. Listen, finish reading.
And he said unto them, when I sent you without purse
Pay
and
attention.
scrip,
When I sent you without what?
without purse,
And
scrip,
what happened?
and shoes,
And shoes.
lack ye anything?
He asked them, did they lack anything?
And they said,
What?
nothing.
They said nothing. Guess why? I sent you the people that keep this. I sent you people over. How was you going to lack? I was trying to show you the script word. What did he say, son?
Then he said unto them,
What did he say?
but now,
What that mean? But what?
but now,
What?
he that hath a purse,
What you want me to do?
let him take it,
What else?
and likewise his scrip.
What else?
And he that hath no sword,
Let him do what?
sell his garment,
And do what?
buy one.
And what happened?
For I say unto you, that this that is written must yet be accomplished in me.
What happened?
And he was reckoned among the transgressors.
For what happened?
For the things concerning me have an end.
And what happened?
And they said, Adani, behold, here are two swords.
And he said, this is a sin. Put them away. You don't need them. You don't go to hell.
And he said unto them,
What did he say?
it is enough.
Mark 16:15. Mark 15:16. Listen.
And he said unto them,
You're going to hold me Matayahu 5:17. I'm probably going to get him to go. I ain't going to hold y'all long. This is what he said unto them.
Go ye
Where he want me to go?
into all the arats,
Go where now?
into all the arats,
And do what?
preach the amat to every creature.
Now, this would be a great commission. But it's also a great commission telling me you're going to need to take something with you. Because you've been going all the risk. These bastards ain't going to do nothing for you. When I sent you the first time, I sent you the people that do this. Now I'm telling you, get a gun. I just told you better take something with you. Had I been told y'all that, ain't nobody going to do nothing for you. He just changed what he told them. He didn't tell them the first time to go in all the risks. Because I'd have never told you to go there and don't take nothing. I told you you go only to us. That's what I do. The Great Commission with a gun. Guns and Roses. Give you that good double ring, you don't take that, then take this. Got two of them. Now which one you want? $5.17. Matayahu 5:17. Come on, so I can get him out of him. Listen.
Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the Nabah.
Man just told me, don't even think it, that I came to destroy the law or the Nabal. What did you do?
I am not come to destroy,
But you came to do what?
but to fulfill.
Tell me what happened.
For verily I say unto you,
True I say unto you,
till Shamayim and Arats pass,
until Shamayim and the Arats pass,
one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law,
till when?
till all be fulfilled.
Listen.
Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments,
It's going to do what?
and shall teach Anu so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of Shamayim.
Come on.
But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of Shamayim.
Listen.
For I say unto you, that except your Siddiq shall exceed the Siddiq of the scribes and Pharisees,
Tell them what happened.
ye
Brandon.
shall in no case enter into the kingdom of Shamayim.
Ain't no way you getting in. Listen.
Ye have heard that it was said by them of old time,
What is that?
thou shalt not kill,
What happened?
and whosoever shall kill shall be in danger of the judgment.
Yeah.
But I say unto you, that whosoever is angry with his Aki without a cause
What happened?
shall be in danger of the judgment.
And y'all don't look at that in him, do you? Y'all to be angry and dislike and have stuff in your heart against one another. And you just as much in danger as somebody that killed without a cause. He said, angry without a cause. Even when Dawood went up to slay Goliath, you ain't gonna believe it. He asked his brother, is it not a cause? You gotta look at what the law told him. Told him not to kill, but he came up, he wanna know, is it not a cause? What's your reason for being angry and hating your Aki or your Aku? Ain't no cause for it. Now you're in danger of the judgment. See how careful we gotta be? A lot of times people boast they living on something that looks so, they look at something so great when you ain't never killed about, but you didn't hate it. You just a danger. You already a murderer. Listen.
And whosoever shall say to his Aki, Raka, shall be in danger of the council.
Listen.
But whosoever shall say, Thou fool, shall be in danger of hell fire.
Listen.
Therefore, if thou bring thy gift to the altar, and there rememberest that thy Aki hath aught against thee,
What happened?
leave there thy gift before the altar.
He said, you remember the Aki got aught against you. People saying, you supposed to leave, you got an aught against your Aki. He said, you remember they got one against you. He told you to leave your offering. And do what?
And go thy way.
And what happened?
First be reconciled to thy Aki.
So that he told you first, make sure you get reconciled with your Aki. Your gift ain't no good. All y'all do stuff you shouldn't be doing. Listen.
And then come and offer thy gift.
So then you come and offer your gift. Listen.
Agree with thine adversary quickly.
See, this tight right here. Listen here. This agree what now?
Agree with thine adversary quickly.
He told you to agree. Go ahead and make amends with your adversary quickly. Look what he told you to do.
Whilst thou art in the way with him.
Before you get to where they finna take you to. Listen why.
Lest at any time
What'll happen, Brandon?
the adversary deliver thee to the shafat.
Wow. Since you sovereign, UCC code, this ain't gonna be talking to you. Listen, what else happened?
And the shafat deliver thee to the officer,
And what happened?
and thou be cast into prison.
I don't know how you can get in there if you sovereign. You got paperwork. There's no way to put you in there. He didn't know that, huh? He just told how to sell it before you can get there. Why he didn't tell you about being sovereign? Why he didn't tell you to give some Hebrew Israelite and get the paperwork? Why he ain't gonna tell you about a disk drive? He couldn't see that far. He declared it in at the beginning. Huh? He done told you a story. He said, I done told you, lest you say you already knew it. He said, I done declared the former thing and the new thing. Why he didn't tell you to go get the paperwork? He just told you they take your ass to court. Now your ass gonna be given to the darn detention office. Your ass going to jail. That's tight. No sorry paperwork. People gave us a whole lot of bad information. Whole lot of bad information. People make a really big mess. A lot of mess have been made. A lot of stories been told. A lot of bad information. That I've never yet found one of these folks sovereign. I never found one of them yet getting the paperwork ever have a damn cent. Ain't had a bloody cent. They stay damn broke. Lying and swindling and cheating people. Go find one and show me what they got. They done stole something, forged their name on something, doing something they ain't got no damn business. No bloody business. However you want to hit bloody. You got to do what you're supposed to do. It's just like Abraham said, my son, Elohim provide. That's what he's sitting them. Why he ain't sitting with no sovereign paperwork? Tell him use UCC code and just start taking people asses. Go and see what house was abandoned and go start squatting, pulling paperwork out. Oh, my brother, he got my paperwork, my brother. He couldn't see that far. They walk in there, how ain't nobody living. They just squat in there, just do their paperwork. Go to the people, start showing paperwork. Start telling how they standing on their square. Well, man, he told them to go out there and go stay in somebody else's house with them. And don't go in there trying to run their house. These people gonna have to give an account. They're gonna have to give an account. I hope you go to hell for it. I hope you go to hell for it. That you knew that you were setting our people up for failure. If I know I'm setting my people up for failure, where should I go? It's got to be fair now. That's not a might. If I know I'm setting my people up for failure, where should I be going? Well, they got to go. They got to go. Because all I'm finding, I don't find what you're saying. Why are you going to tell these people to agree? What you got to agree for, all you got to do is go in there and stand on your square. Put out your, tell them about that flag and them fringes. Huh? And tell how they ain't got no jurisdiction. Get up and tell them, I am the living apostle. I am the living Mattis. And they should let you go. People waste a lot of time. That's why people, and the reason why I'm ripping this stuff down, when I get a chance to rip it down, because I can dig deeper on them. And I'm going to dig into them. Try to destroy every crooked nana of that lying hypocrisy doctrine. Because they're not paying attention to what he was trying to do. None of them have paid attention with nothing he tried to get them to do. And I'm going to show it to you. Why I know they hadn't listened. I know he hadn't sent you. I know you had nothing to do with you because none of your stuff makes sense. Give me a y'all from Yahoo, and I'll get y'all. I'll finish up. I'll dig deeper with them. I ain't done with you. I'm done today. I got to try to meet with y'all. Oh, I ain't done with them. And one of their own great white people said, I have not yet begun to fight. Pilgrim. Yah Rama. Yahoo. You know what you can do that'd be more effective? Just get your ass out there and work like everybody and do what you got to do. That's just being honest. Man, by the time I spend time with that shit, I mean, just like it is, too. I could be out here working, doing something. Man, you waste up time with all that shit, you ain't going nowhere. I'm setting up myself for future wealth. I got time no damn criminal paperwork. Tell anybody why leave that shit alone and get away from it. Man, put the lid back on that shit and come on here and get saved. Folks don't waste your time. Damn brain spoke. You ain't gonna never care. Everyone in the group lie. In your church, get out of there. They're lying to you. All them lying ass. No, they had some what they fooling with you for. If I had some damn paperwork, I can walk through rain and don't get wet. Your ass ain't gonna know nothing about it. It's gonna be telling you for $89. I don't even know. I'm just walking through rain like this right here. I ain't fooling with your broke ass. Go on a triangle in court and tell that man, I'm standing on my square. That man said, you can leave. Everybody get out and bow down in the courtroom. What the hell I'm doing broke? Hell, I started my own Judge Mathis. Broke ass. Everyone broke ass. Telling lies. Staggering ain't going no. Every time you get some hell, something done change. Done change. Finna get some more money out your ass. Don't fool with none of they broke ass. Get you a job. Talking about no money on your Social Security. Ain't no damn money on it if you ain't put none on now. Hell, Social Security don't get no money. Your ass paying the Social Security. You gonna barely get it back. Hell, got you out to make a damn fool. Look at your last four numbers. You know how many folks got that damn last four numbers? How you know that's yours? Okay. Now come show me how many times you can play with them numbers. And tell me how many people in America. How the hell you going to take the last 4 of yours and you going to come up with your direct money? These are the numbers you going to make your Social Security with. Show me how many times you can play with this. You know how many folks got your last 4 of your Social Security number? You know how many people in America? How many people still being born every day? How many people done been through here and died? Hell, you still ain't got but 9 numbers. How many times can you play with 9 numbers? And you telling me you're going to look up the last 4 of yours and go find how much money you got on yours? Yo, broke ass. You know what's amazing? Look at all them numbers they give you. Go look it up. Go look at your fidelity, all these numbers, and look at all them numbers on now. That's more than the damn deficit. If these people had more than the damn deficit, they'd have paid it off. I got 500 million. You one person. How many everybody else got? I'm going to expose these lying hypocrites. Get away from their lying asses. I'll teach you how to be no sovereign, walk through no damn rain for no $69, no $300. You can shit, it don't even smell for $300? Everybody got to cut the fan on and spray and flush. And you got paperwork you shitted. I don't believe it. Only way shit smell good, you got to get away from it. When you hear him preach that shit, get away from it. Don't even make sense. I got $500 million just on my Social Security, not mentioned on my birth certificate. That's how much you know how much charge you teach you that? $89. Send me $89. I'm going to teach you how to get your $500 million and pay all your bills with it. Lying asses. Play it out, pay the bad part. See, white folk get away with that stuff. You think crackers will be in jail if it's some paperwork you ain't got to go? They locking up crackers. Crackers in prison. And there's some paperwork you don't never have to go to jail. You don't never have to pay nothing else the rest of your life. And crackers in jail. That's all you got to look at. Shouldn't be one cracker in jail. I'm a U.S. Senate. I like having sex with boy, and they done took my damn job, and I'm finna go to prison, and my name Wiener. And I don't know nothing about this paperwork. I'm just a United States Senate. Congressman, work with these people in paperwork. But I ain't know how to get that. I just know how to play with these kids, send my naked penis on the computer. Put Oscar Mayer on it. Hey, who is this? Wiener. Come on, give me some. Now, 99,785. I have, Don't believe none of these people. All these folks just be lying together and make a damn fool out you. Tell one saying, put liquid cat. Let me see what you got. Tell that fella, told that fella I had one time, this white guy that worked with, he was crazy. He told that fella, he said, man, I'm tired of y'all black guys. He's always around here bragging on your penny. He said he was dry. He told me, I said, man, put it in my hand. I said, what? He said, he told her. He said, man, I'm tired of y'all. He said, man, put it in my hand. He driving down the expressway. He said, big boy lost it. Big boy did a good thing. He hit it. He had a 45 on his leg. I just looked, I was like, that show is crazy. They always tell you what they got. Tell them, say, man, look, I'm tired. Put it in my hand. Not the peanut. Put some stacks of money in my hand. Hell, you got $205.3 billion. What you need with my $200-300? Then another $600. Then $1,000 for the real kit. Then you know what they're gonna tell me? Come on, Leon. Come. See that? This ain't real. You wanna learn how to be sorry? Give me $300. What the hell kind of sense that make? You see how that just show you right here? It's just an asshole teaching. How it ain't real, but now you need $300. Come for a minute, Leon. This your bill. This your bill. Hold on. You got any bills? Trying to look up people. Shh. Shh. Oh, wait. Got any bills? Where your bill at? You take this, you sign it, you send it back to them and pay it. You don't need no money. Let me get $300. What the hell kind of stuff it is? He don't need no money. He gonna sign this right here and send it back. And then I don't pay for it. It's all their bill. Money, I need $300. What kind of shit is this? Y'all folks leave these folks. That hell, they don't even make sense. That don't even make no sense. Which story we gonna stick with? All you do is sign all your bills. Money ain't real. You don't need no money. All you need is a red ink pen. That nigga walking around like he banging Crip. A blue Tesla with a red pen. Don't need no money and let me get $300. Which lie y'all gonna stick with? Why you whoring this sitting on there when he can't add by the tell? Why did he just sign accept for value on that fish? Why he didn't say that? Said, when you find the fish, bring, I'm gonna put accept for value. If they take it, that's the same as money. See, money ain't real. Lying ass niggas. Man, folks ain't there, man. I'm so irritated, so mad I think about this stuff. Cause you know what make me mad? Cause they set our people up. Like, you know how many our people sitting in damn jail from playing with that stuff with these lying ass niggas? I know we laughing about it, but you know what got me hurt though? That people sitting down here, people taking down for some stupid shit. Damn people sitting down arguing with the judge, look at their retarded ass. I mean, hell, I know you live. I can't put no dead man in no cell. I'm the living man. He said, you dead right. Come on. That's who asked I'm finna lock up. Yeah, I got our people. You know what? See, this is what I'm talking about. These preachers, they'll know stuff wrong. They'll still let these people keep going. That's what I get damn mad about. Yeah. That you don't give a damn about your own people. You'll sit here and you let your people be murdered. I hope you burn in hell. Every one of them counts. So then you setting these people down, people hard working, you scuffling up to try to pay some damn bills, your lying ass. Money ain't real in your ass asking for money. Ass on the job. Won't they just give you a cent for damn value paycheck? Stupid ass. Stupid ass at the bank cashing check, getting money. Hell, won't you give them monopoly? All these folks done did, man. Y'all know our people messed up. Our people broke as hell. We ain't got no damn money to be getting with nobody playing. Hell, you know, nigga, we trying to get out of stuff. They don't put us damn further behind. Isn't that right? That's what I get mad about. Our people getting pimped. They won't do it to them crackers, though. They go show it to them crackers how to do it. They want to know. Them crackers turn their ass to the feds. Their ass ought to be in their hands. You sit here pimping and beating our damn people out here? We don't need no shit like that. We need jobs, careers. Isn't that right? Trying to establish a nation. You can't do all those fake ass paperwork. It's been beautiful. Listen, it's been real. I love our listen. I'm telling them like I told Migo. I know they can. I know they can. Isn't that right? If I can help them, hell no. I love you though. Isn't that right? I wouldn't do nothing for their ass. So up here and know you damn making a fool like these people. See, that's why I don't give it. You got to look folks in the face. Well, if something happened to these people, what are you going to tell them? And you knew you set them up. I hope you burn in hell. I hope hell come to meet you so damn fast it scare you. All right, wake up, Ivan. Hang in there. You all right? Man, that joker gone, boy. I ain't never seen that joker go to sleep with a hand in his pocket. You know, money ain't real. Let me hold $300. Right? Hold on, hang in there, bit, man. They work you to death, ain't it? That bill be weighing his head down. No, it ain't you, Ivan. Man, he might got bricks in that thing. He can't keep it. He comes to that joke be like, he can't get it. Hang in there, Ivan. You be all right, though. Yeah, give Megan a demerit. Man, you know he can't hardly keep his head up later since his beard done got so big, though. You all right, though? You good? You wasn't asleep. That wasn't you. You probably was. Oh, yeah, you was asleep. You was asleep. If I call your name, you was asleep. I be writing something, y'all be telling myself. He thought I was asleep. I'll show you. Some of y'all name I don't call you. You know why I don't call you? Because you don't be asleep. They be sitting around looking like, then they be like, they'll agree. All right. Like, they be like, I be saying to myself, what kind of shit is this? They be like, they be doing me a favor. I be trying to say, Carol, you sleep. Like, I'm going to let him have it. You ain't let me have nothing. Hell, I just see you asleep. They be like, they be doing me some favors or something. I just be trying to keep going. I be like, this is going to get real bad. If I just said you were asleep, I assure you, I watched you, I know you were asleep. I don't know how they come up with this damn wake up stuff. Then they trying to explain to their neighbor here, like, I'm glad he saw your ass. That's all your neighbor think. I'm glad he saw your ass. You should have been called out. But I love you, though. That's all right. I call your name because I love you. I want to let you stay asleep. Isn't that right?